Hello and welcome. My name is Diana, and this is MetCon 4.0. It's week 6. We're going to be working today on our tough contractions at our fast tempo. And our exercises today are all going to be done for time. And so I do want to remind you to work at where you are in your body today, which might mean that you accelerate the pace beyond where I'm at. It might mean that you slow the pace down below where I'm at, and know that either one of those options are great for you. We're going to start off with our warm-up. We'll move through a series of dynamic movements. We'll move into 2 MetCon circuits that will each complete for 7.5 minutes. Both of those are going to be timed today. And then at the end, we'll finish with a cool down, which helps our body composition return back down to steady state. Today, our needs list goes as follows. We're going to use a medium dumbbell set of weights. For me, that's going to be my 15 pounds. We're going to use a heavy resistance band in a high or mid attachment anchor. So that can be around your pillar or through your door attachment or around your rig. We're going to use a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can go ahead and simply use the end of a dumbbell. And then, of course, like always, we're going to use our wall occasionally for some stretches or support. And we want water on hand close by. All right, let me go ahead and get you started today with our warm-up. We're going to run through a series of 4, and that's going to begin with a hip hinge toe touch. Go ahead and place your feet just hip distance apart. Put a very slight bend in your knees, and we're going to send our hips back, maybe touch the tops of our feet, the ground, or our toes, and then hinge all the way up tall. Hopefully you're feeling the stretch in your hamstrings, possibly in your glutes, and in the musculature of your low back. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent, friends. Next, we're going to move over to our wall for our pec stretch. Go ahead and take one arm up above the shoulder. Pull the elbow down below 90 degrees. And then we're going to twist our body open. We're going to take 5 active twists. So open up in the twist. Come back towards the wall a bit. Twist open a little bit further. Come back to face the wall a bit. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. Excellent. Go ahead and release that. Take the second arm up high above the shoulder. Pull the elbow down below 90 degrees. Take your twist, and we're going to rotate open for 5. Come back a bit. Open further. 4. Come back and rotate 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent work. Release. And then still using the wall, we're going to place our hands right at shoulder height and shoulder distance apart. Step our feet back, and then we're going to drive our heels down and send our chest down through our arms. This is a great place to move your head and neck around, releasing tension through the back of the shoulders and the head. If you'd like, you can bend and extend one knee and then the other, letting the hip pop out and back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent work. Press up to release. And our last warm-up stretch is our butt kickers. Let's go ahead and stand where there's space behind us. And we're going to bring our heels in behind our hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Gorgeous work. Go ahead and release. Here's a great spot for a sip of water. And we're going to go ahead and jump into MetCon Circuit 1. Our very first exercise is our favorite exercise of all time. It's our burpee push-up. I'm going to give you 3 different variations of it. We're going to start at the top of our space. We're going to start with a jump, plant the hands down, send the feet back into high plank. We'll take our full push-up, jump the feet back into the hands, and jump back up overhead. That's our full burpee. Our modified burpee, we're going to skip the jump, reach up, fold down. We're going to step back, take our full push-up. We're going to step in and reach up. We're avoiding the jumping altogether. Our third variation, we're reaching up, folding down, stepping back, dropping the knees, taking our modified push-up, stepping in and up. And of course, you can mix and match. Maybe you add the jump and you also add the knees, whatever version works for you. Number 2, we're grabbing our medium dumbbell set. We're taking an overhead squat. We're taking a front squat to an overhead press. So starting with the weights at the front of your shoulders, you're going to squat back and down and then press all the way up into your full shoulder press like so. After 30 seconds of those, we'll move to your band with the band attachment. We've got heavy resistance. We'll move into a partial squat, and we're going to alternate our row side to side. The arm not working is fully extended. All right, so 30 seconds each. We've got our push-up burpee. We've got our front squat to overhead press. And we're going to finish up with our band in the high or mid attachment for our alternated row. We're going to go ahead and get started here in about 25 seconds. Grab another sip of water if you need it. All right, with our burpees, we're starting up at the top of our space. 7.5 minutes through these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Front squat to overhead press. Square up. Squat distance in the feet. Three, 2, 1, release. Grab your band. Step it back, drop into the legs. Square the hips. Three, 2, 1, release. Back to our burpees. Here we go. And release, grab your weights. Up to shoulders, squat, press. 3, 2, 1. Release those down. Rows. Three, two, one. Burpees, your version. Five, four, three, two, one. Front squat to our overhead press. Three, two, one. Release. Grab that band. Drop in. Three, two, one. Burpees, your version. One more. Squats. And release. 2-minute warning. Three, two, one. Release. To your last round of burpees. Here we go. Three, two, one. Squats. Three, two, one. Release them down. Last thing of this MetCon 1 circuit, our band rows. Squat it down. 3, 2, 1. Release it. Grab water. Take the most brief rest. Number 2, MetCon 2. We're going to take a hang clean, but skip the press. Then we're going to move to our squat jacks. We're going to finish up with our kettlebell swings. So I'll show this to you. Our hang clean is the deadlift into the clean. So we're going to reach down, accelerate the pull right up to our shoulders, release the pull, come back to the deadlift. Notice my arms are long before I hinge. All right, we don't want to go from here into the hinge because that's going to put too much pressure on our low back. All right, number 2, it's a squat jack. So we're squatting at the bottom of our jack, and then we're bringing our arms together overhead at the top. Of course, if jumping isn't in your wheelhouse, go ahead and just make it into a squat with the overhead reach and skip the jump. Our last exercise, I'm going to be grabbing the end of my dumbbell for the kettlebell swings. Remember, this is a hip hinge motion. So glutes pull back, glutes press forward. That's how we accelerate that weight forward and back. There isn't an active lifting happening in the arms. All right, so we've got our hang clean. We're going to move into our squat jacks. We're going to finish up with our kettlebell or dumbbell swings. Once again, we've got 30 seconds of each. We'll go for 7.5 minutes. You've got this. We're going to go ahead and begin 15 seconds. Go ahead and grab that medium dumbbell set. Feet are parallel to each other, hip distance apart. Here we go. Hang, clean. Hang, clean. Three, 2, 1. Set those down. Squat jacks. Step wide. Squat it down. Jump it up. Release, grab that singular weight or kettlebell, hip hinge, pop it. Three, 2, 1, release it. Grab the other weight, hang clean. There we go. Four, 3, 2, 1, squat jacks. Three, 2, done. Awesome. Singular weight or kettlebell, and swing it. 4, 3, 2, release it. All right, we've got both of them. Back to our hang clean. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, release it. Squat jacks. Wide and open, close. Release it, swings. Three, 2, 1, release it, grab the other one. Hang clean. Release it, squat jacks. Here we go. Three, 2, done. Swings. All right, we're at our 2-minute warning. Three, 2, 1, release it. Grab the other weight. Last time with our hang cleans. Three, 2, 1, squat jacks. Last time with our squat jacks. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, release it. Last piece of our MetCon swings. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, release. That's a wrap. Grab a big sip of water. We're gonna go ahead with our cool down in just a second here. Oh, great work. All right, we're gonna start our cool down. Feet relatively wide. We're gonna take our torso rotations. Keep your hips squared forward. We'll twist at the waist. Look over that shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gorgeous. Okay, keep your feet relatively wide. Reach both arms up. Side bends. Let's catch left wrist and right hand. Take it overhead. Pop the left hip out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach it back up. Take the second side. Left hand around the right wrist. Breathe in. Pop the hip out on the exhale. Reach up and release those arms down. All right, we're gonna move down to our mat to take our sideline quad stretch. So get a little bit beachy here in the upper body. We're gonna catch that top heel behind our hip, pull it back at the same time, press that hip forward. Great work there. Go ahead and release it. We'll spin around, or you can roll right over and take the second side. And release it. Go ahead and roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And then bring your arms out to a goalpost position. We're gonna drop both knees to the right into our spinal twist. Relax through the back and the spine. Bring those knees back into the chest, give them a little squeeze. Go ahead and drop them over to the other side. Open up. Roll back onto your back, hug your knees. Maybe it makes sense to rock and roll up from here. All right, well, I just wanna say congratulations. This is week 6, which completes our 6-week progression of MetCon. We'll be moving back down to week 1, starting next Tuesday. I hope that you enjoyed this circuit of 6. It felt really good in my body. I hope it felt great for you. And if anything felt out of alignment or uncomfortable during the workout and you want some modifications or some advancements, go ahead and send me an email. It's diana@bridgefitnesstraining.com. Go forward and have yourself a great day. And I will catch up with you very soon in our next workout or in our next live or recorded class. Take care. Bye-bye.